Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, wrongs don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gonna end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I did a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Athletics. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Elliot Ramos, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Rio.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Willie Adames stands in. First pitch, not close. Adames batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ramos gets his lead at first with nobody out. And another ball. Not even close there. 3-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. Clark makes the grab, one down.
Batting third, third baseman.
Here's the Giants lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Rafael Devers in now, takes ball one off the plate. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-0.
Rio.
Man at first, one away. And that one fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First and second, one out. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Severino kick steals. That one not close. Now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That misses, and it's 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
To third might be 2. Muncy over to second, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode. Never going slow mode. Going. We in goal mode.
Back here with my pal Singy. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And now the DH, Lawrence Butler. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 1-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Now, Jacob Wilson. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lee in position, and there's one away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. That one is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 14th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down, and now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That one is absolutely belted. Get out of town. That one felt good. His 13th home run of the season. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. Max Muncy getting ready to hit. And he lays one down the left side. Devers slings to first. Out. 2 gone.
Second baseman.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Fires across the diamond, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Athletics 4 and the Giants nothing. Second inning set to go, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Severino back to work and delivers outside.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
So 2 balls and no strikes. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Man at first, and up next for the Giants, Luis Matos. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That missed by a lot. And the count now 2-0. Runner at first with no outs here. And that misses as well. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, no outs. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. And ball 1. First and second, no outs here at the top of the second. And another ball. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one away.
Batting 8, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Here's the catcher to hit, Patrick Bailey.
Get two.
That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Severino, and that's outside. Lee at second. Matos over at first with one away. That one outside, and it's 3-0. And a foul ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. His second of the year. It's 4-3.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So one out, nobody on. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Way outside, and that's ball 1. Still only one out here in the inning. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the automatic. In the air, right field. Rooker gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Elliot Ramos. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed. Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
Ha!
Ripped on the ground to second. Third out, and that ends the frame. Giants move closer with a homer this inning as the A's are on top. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in is the speedy Denzel Clark.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's the DH, Lawrence Butler. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. 112 miles per hour. Ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Jacob Wilson will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a sac bunt here. Devers handles, throws to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Sac bunt towards third and a foul ball. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Trying to move him over here. Zips it to first. 2 away. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Sends it to Flores. They thwart the bunt attempt and end the inning. A's get one on the RBI double. It's now 5-3. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Willy Adames.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. In the air, out towards left center. Clark makes the play, and there's one down. Devers now walked his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1. One down, base is empty.
2-0.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Hit in the air, left field. Soderstrom under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 so far. And ball 1. That one missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Not even close there. 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Next offering way off the plate.
Three balls, no strikes.
On the ground right side. And that is the inning. One left for San Francisco. They're still down 5-3. And we're back. Leading off, Shea Langoliers. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Now, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
So, man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Doubled his first time up. That one ripped right center field. And it is gone. A two-run shot, home run number 15 on the year. And they add a couple more. It's 7-3. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Verlander done in this one. And the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Spencer Bivens taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So digging in, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. Puts a bunt down, and that goes foul. Bunted back towards the mound. To first, he's out. Gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that ball is out of here. He circles the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a run. It's 8-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Denzel Clark up next for the A's. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It's a bomb. They go back-to-back. His second home run of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 9-3.
Back-to-back home runs, and now this place is really rocking. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the lineup, Lawrence Butler digs in now. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safe at third with a triple, his third hit of the day.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 2 in this one. A bunt and it's popped up. Flores makes the grab on the run. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Base hit and a run comes in. Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Puts a bunt down. Fitzgerald fires over to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 10 and the Giants 3. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit.
Right fielder, Luis Matos.
Ball 1 there. Matos, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting, second baseman.
So a man at first. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. That one not close, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Matos gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Three balls, no strikes.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
No, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Patrick Bailey now at the plate. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
That one way outside, and that's ball 3. The Athletics up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
3-1.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Number 60.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Flied to right his first time. That's outside. Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Fastball is outside. That one misses. Ball 3. And they're all loaded up.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Elliot Ramos, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. 1 out, bases full. Not close with that one, and it's 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one missed. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Bases loaded, 1 away. In the air, center field. Clark under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 10-4.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Adames. And the first offering is not close. And another ball. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And there's
Three
the ball.
No strikes.
Rafael Devers on deck for San Francisco. Fastball for a strike at 95.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one out to right. Rooker. And that's the third out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the A's 10 and the Giants 4. Bottom of the fourth. Now here is Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one ripped. And it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 11-4.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Spencer Bivens out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The new pitcher in the game, Landon Root. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Puts a bunt down. Barehand grab, gathers and throws, and he's safe at first as no one can get to the bag in time. Man at first, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Gets the bunt down the right side. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Bare hands it. Tough play. Pretty nice play there.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Denzel Clark. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Puts a bunt down. Fitzgerald. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. The A's get one on this homer as the A's are on top. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Slides, but it gets by him.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Wilmer Flores. That missed by a lot, and that is ball 1.
Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That one missed. Two-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the automatic.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Nobody out, runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And another ball. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses. And now 3-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Devers headed home. The throw in. And he's out.
When you're on base and you've got outfielders that can throw, you got to make sure you have a really good secondary lead and you read the ball off the bat. The outfielder came up throwing that time and threw on the money. Really nice job to prevent that run.
Two on with 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Luis Matos. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a ball. That one not close. And it's 3-0. Swings here and blasts one left field. Back there. And that one is out of here. A laser to left. Home run number 5 on the season, and they close the gap. It's 11-7.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. One out, bases empty. That one misses. 2-0.
Rio.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, catcher.
And now Patrick Bailey.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Fastball is outside. Outside low, and it's 3-0. Fitzgerald, the runner at second with one away, and that's in for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Into center and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 11-8. Now it's the shortstop. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. That's in there. Strike one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. So all filled up, Severino. Oh, he hit him.
It got him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the batting order turns over. And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. Now one missed.
No strike.
And a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 11-9.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
And now it's the Giants DH, Willie Adames.
That's a
That
ball.
one off the mark, and that's ball one.
At the
One
dish,
ball,
looking
no
to lift the
strike.
ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one
2-0.
not close. Now 2-0. And there's a ball.
Rio.
Runners are at the corners, one away. On the ground, right side. Slides, but he can't come up with it. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
Here's Rafael Devers. Not
1-0.
even close there. 1-0. And that's
2-0.
outside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Three balls.
In the
no
dirt.
strike.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Clark under it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and we're locked up at 11.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores.
1-0.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And now 2-0. And another ball. Jung-Hoo Lee in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Rooker puts it away, and that is that. So it's 7 runs on 7 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 11-11. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Just a single short of the cycle. Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement. Not something a lot of players have been able to do.
We ain't even planning, but we match it though.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 in this one. That's smacked on a line to center. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And here is Brent Rooker.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That should get the dugout going. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 13-11. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
One down. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Flores. And he takes it himself for the out.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. That one ripped. And forget it. And he's gone yard again. His third home run of the game. It's 14-11.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Landon Root done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Hayden Birdsong on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Birdsong.
So 2 away with nobody on. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Bunts it towards the mound. Sends it to Flores, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working as the A's are on top. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fastball is outside.
All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Lifted in the air, right field. Rooker hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Luis Matos.
And digging in for San Francisco, Luis Matos. That one outside. And that is ball one. And another ball. One down, base is empty.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Kurtz. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. 1 for 3. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses there. And now 3-0. High in the air, out to right. Rooker has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. The A's lead this one 14-11. Bottom of the 6th, and now Max Muncy. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now Zach Geloff. Center field. Lee has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's a speed threat, Denzel Clark. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that's a foul ball. And he pops up the bunt, reaching down and makes the grab.
Leading off for the Giants, Patrick Bailey.
Severino back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And the next pitch is way outside. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one way outside. And that's ball 2. And another ball. Three-0 down. Fastball for a strike.
3-1.
And that one in the air center field. Clark under this one. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck and gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 14-12.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
2 outs, nobody on. Next is the designated hitter, Willie Adames. That one not close. Ball 1. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Severino maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Rafael Devers on deck, hoping for a chance to hit in the inning.
And if he gets up, Boog, big-time power, he could tie the game with just one swing.
Right through there for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And that one is lifted in the air. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Devers. First
1-0.
pitch, not close. And that's
2-0.
downstairs and outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That
3
misses.
balls, no
And that's
strike.
ball 3.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Wilmer Flores in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and Devers is set down. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Giants get one back with a solo shot as the A's are on top. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Everything they want, but they won't do. These days, people say a lot of things, but they won't do things that they want to. Man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hey, what you gonna do?
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Lawrence Butler. Birdsong measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick. Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add on. It's 15-12.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So up next, Jacob Wilson. That one drilled left field. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Bunting, and he pops it up. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 16.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that bunted towards third. Throws across the diamond, and they got him.
Now batting, catcher, Shea Langoliers.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is out of here. A two-run homer, his fourth home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 17-12. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a four-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Hayden Birdsong won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Randy Rodriguez.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Base is empty with two away. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Bunts it in the air. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working as the A's are on top. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And here is Wilmer Flores. And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
Rio.
That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first.
That's an out.
One up, one down.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Let's go, Green and Gold, bring it home.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Let's go, Green and Gold, baby, let's go.
And that's down and away. That one missed.
No strike.
The A's leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Now it's the right fielder, Luis Matos. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And there's a ball. outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls.
Lee leads off first with 1 away. Headed towards the corner. Rooker towards the line. 2 away down.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Luis Severino will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Hogan Harris.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Fitzgerald in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Not even close there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Three balls, no strikes.
And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher Patrick Bailey.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Ball 1, no strikes. First and second, 2 down. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
That one missed, now 3-0.
Yeah.
There's a strike.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Max Muncy. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Eric Miller up and loosening in the pen. Rogers also getting ready. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bunted back towards the mound. Sends it to Flores. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Flores on to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full. The A's on top in this one. 17-12. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now the shortstop, number 60.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive.
So we get an intentional walk with no outs in the inning. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, no outs. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Rafael Devers up to hit. First pitch, not close. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses. 3-0.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And there's the automatic.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
This one pulled down the line. It's hammered. This one hooking. It's got a chance. Foul.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels running around the bases when you've just hit a granny. He's got to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
All loaded up here at the top of the 9th. Now fly ball to right center. Clark under it. Squeezes it. Runners tag up from second and third. Runner from third in to score. He's in there.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores. And the first offering is not close. That one missed.
Rio.
That one pushed foul. Ramos on third. Adames at first. One gone. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Rooker going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. The runner from third comes across as they get one back.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
One out left for the Giants. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. First offering misses badly for ball one. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is outside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. He nails one out to right. His 7th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 17-16. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Luis Matos digs in now. That missed by a lot. 1-0. Looking to get the tying run on base. Not close with that one, and it's 2-0.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And there's a ball. Harris maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Right through there for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
So 2 down, and up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
2 outs. And delivers outside.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around.
Runner on the go. And a base hit. And no thought of testing that arm in right. Despite the runner moving on the pitch, it's now first and second.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. And ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And another ball.
No
At this
strike.
point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
So the tying run at second. Hard hit, right side. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.
I always loved playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark, the red, white, and blue everywhere. And when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.
Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up for a little more this, little less today. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up for a little more this, little less today, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. All day, all night. All right, all right. All day, all night. All right, all right. Oh, why? All day, all night. Oh, why? All right, all right. Oh, why? All day, all night. Oh, why?
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman.